Namaste. In this video, we are going to study the 3 types of intelligence. All these wonderful ideas you will find only in the Bhagavad Gita. How is intelligence understood in this spiritual paradigm? Intelligence is the amount of, you can say, awareness your buddhi reflects. The more dense the mind and the buddhi, the less light it will reflect. And the more clarified it is, the purer it is, the more light it will reflect. This is considered intelligence in this culture. Intelligence is not memory. It is not the amount of things you have collected from the external. Today, in the modern world, you have a lot of things to aid your memory, isn't it? You have these search engines which can give you everything that you require at any point of time. With just one click, you can get it. But real intelligence is not memory. It is the amount of awareness your buddhi can reflect. So then the intelligence just sparkles and gives you very original knowledge about anything. So this kind of intelligence and its nature is described in the Bhagavad Gita. What does this higher intelligence, the Sattvic intelligence, give you? Because it gives you more light of awareness, it gives you clear discretion, vivek, between what is pravritti, what is nivritti, what is good for you, what is not so good for you, what is really beneficial to your life, what is an obstacle to your life, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, your decisions, what decision should you take. All of this, it is your buddhi that ultimately guides you. And that is why it is important to manufacture the Sattvic buddhi, the Sattvic kind of intelligence which leads you to your goals in life. If we have merely the Rajasic and Tamasic kind of intelligence, we will be aiming at very high things, but we can get led away from our goals also. Because the buddhi has got corrupted. It reflects very little light of awareness. And it is only fed by information coming from outside. So this buddhi will deflect you from your goals. This can also happen. That is why a deep study of the 3 types of intelligence, buddhi, has been made in the Bhagavad Gita. I would like to quote the verses for you from chapter 18, this is, and in the Lord's own words, Lord Krishna says, Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha janana karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham cha yaveti buddhi sapartha satviki. That buddhi, that intelligence which tells you clearly what is pravritti and what is nivritti and their difference. What you incline towards, what you should incline towards and what you should abstain from. That which gives you this knowledge. Pravritti actually means going outward. Nivritti actually means spiraling inward. So whether your senses and mind should move outward or inward, your buddhi decides that. Isn't it? So pravritti will give you limited experience, but nivritti, going inward, will expand your consciousness and bring you greater light and knowledge. This only a Sattvic intellect will tell you. That is why that buddhi is called Sattvic or really well developed, which gives you the difference between pravritti and nivritti and between karya, karye, between what you should do and what you should not do, between bhaya, bhaye, what you should fear and what you need not fear, bandham moksham cha yaveti, and also what liberates you and what binds you. This entire vivek or discretion, philosophical discrimination, it happens only for the Sattvic buddhi. It happens due to the presence of the Sattvic buddhi. So if this Sattvic buddhi is not there, you will mix up things. You will not have clarity regarding things. And you will not know what decisions to make. So your choices will be corrupt, wrong. And of course your actions are nothing but your choices translated into external activity. So please understand this, how the inner mechanism works. The more aware you are from within, the more conscious you become, the more your buddhi will catch the light of awareness and reflect it. As a result, you will sparkle with Sattvic intelligence and you will have this clear clear discretion between things, and you will be able to make the right decisions in life. You see, what a marvelous description of real intelligence. Intelligence is not memory. Intelligence is not the recycling of thought, which you are calling memory. Because, in yoga psychology, it is very clearly described. Conscious thought happens due to two factors: the external stimuli you take in and the unfoldment of your memories. These impinge on your mind and create your thought. But if it is conscious thought, when the thought becomes conscious, you will be able to understand this, that it is nothing but external sensation and internal unfoldment of past sensations that is impinging on the mind and creating the vrittis, creating the modifications of mind. So a lot of this is not required at the point of decision making. At the point of decision making, there must be utter clarity of intelligence, great awareness, and clear discretion between things, not just information impinging on your mind. So when this is only possible when the intelligence reflects that much amount of awareness, and then you are not led by your memories, not led by the opinions of the external, the opinions of others, the opinions of friends. You will take your own decision by yourself. So this is the Sattvic buddhi, which really leads you very far in life. Then what is the nature of the Rajasic buddhi? Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyameva cha ayathavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi. That intelligence which does not give you a clear distinction between what is dharma and what is adharma, what is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do, between righteousness and unrighteousness, that which cannot discriminate. And it can also not discriminate between what is to be done and what is not to be done. Karya karyam, karya akarya. And ayathavat prajanati. It knows everything incorrectly because it lacks clarity. The light of awareness is dim. So it will take the wrong decisions because it knows incorrectly. This is the Rajasic buddhi. When your buddhi reflects very little light of awareness, its nature will be to be just turbulent, shaky, and dim. The intelligence is dim. I told you, intelligence is not memory. It is the amount of light your buddhi reflects, the light of the inner awareness. That determines your level of intelligence. So a Rajasic buddhi will make you take the wrong decisions, will make you do the wrong things. And there's very little light. So somewhere you will realize, oh, this was not the right thing to do, but you have already done it. So this is the nature of the Rajasic buddhi. And the Tamasic buddhi, well, what to speak of that? This is how it is described. Adharmam dharmam iti ya manyate tamasavrita sarvarthan viparitanscha buddhi sa partha tamasi. The Tamasic buddhi will declare adharma to be dharma. You can remember Duryodhana's case in the Mahabharata. And it will consider dharma to be adharma. And because why? It is tamasavrita. It is enveloped in tamas. And sarvarthan viparitanscha. Everything is seen in an inverted form. He will take the opposite decision to what the Sattvic person will take. And this buddhi is tamasi. It is clouded. It is colored. It is dark. It reflects very little or no light of awareness. So it is only led by the opinions of others, the expectations of others. It has no original creative thinking, and it is dull by nature. So this Tamasic buddhi will only lead you to the wrong decisions and systematically ruin your life. Your life is the result of your choices. Your choices are guided by your buddhi, your intelligence. So what type of buddhi you have manufactured, is it Sattvic, Rajasic or Tamasic, will decide the direction of your life. It will decide the quality of your decisions. So that is why so very important to become deeply conscious and aware at the youngest age possible, so that your buddhi, your intelligence starts sparkling with awareness by the time you are in a position to take decisions, so that whatever you do, whatever you think, whatever you decide is always positive, good, and oriented towards the good of all. This is the threefold intelligence we are capable of. What we will develop and cultivate, that will grow in us. Please remember. And if you don't work on clarifying your mind and buddhi, then the doom that is spelled out, that also becomes a possibility in the human life. That is why manufacturing the Sattvic buddhi, this should be the aim of education and the goal of every student, to manifest the highest intelligence you are capable of. This is the study of intelligence in Bhagavad Gita. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.